Yo, listen, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. All right, so first of all, I want to say thanks again for tuning into this channel. And I want to talk about gains and trends and all of the above. All right, so I'm hearing a lot about this 30-30-30 rule. And 30-30-30 rule, if I'm not mistaken, it's about having 30 grams of protein, 30 minutes of strength training, and then 30 minutes of cardio. Now, the main thing I want to look for is every time I come up with a plan, I always look at why I'm doing what I'm doing. Again, I know a lot of time when it's trending is more exciting. It looks fun. Everybody's included in it and all of the above. And sometimes people say, Mondale, ain't that serious. I'm doing it just to just do it. All right. So my thing is this. You have to be goal oriented when it comes to fitness because it's so easy to lose motivation, to lose focus because life and our brain like to be attached to so many things that can cause a distraction. So I always tell people, listen, just make sure that you stick it with a goal. And what I mean is 30 grams of protein. Why only 30 grams of protein? So as a trainer, I'm gonna ask myself, okay, if it's 30 grams of protein, is this individual big, small? Are they conditioned, which is fit, or unconditioned, which is unfit? What level of fitness are they, and what's their overall goal? Do they want to drop body fat percentage? Do they want to pick up muscle? Do they want to kind of like lean out? Why only 30 grams of protein? And what has that been based off of? Is that 30 grams of protein before the workout, during the workout, or after the workout? I need a little more than just 30 grams of protein because honestly, in one of my meals, again, I'm 175, around 10% body fat. And I take in 180 grams of protein a day. That's my goal. Sometimes I go a little under, sometimes I go a little over. But why only 30 grams of protein? And what muscle are we really building with 30 grams of protein, right? So now it makes me think if it's only 30 grams of protein, it goes to the next question, the other 30. 30 minutes of strength training. What kind of strength training is this? Again, I'm not here to knock the 30-30-30. If it works for you, it works for you. But at the same time, based on science and based on things that's actually proven, the type of exercise will indicate your type of nutrition. They need each other. So you don't go all out with exercise and your diet is poor. Or you don't go all out with your nutrition and your workout is poor. They need each other. It's a married couple. So if that's not that adequate, then what is your exercise looking like, right? And if you do want to drop body fat percentage or drop weight or whatnot, are you doing it in a healthy manner? So first of all, what is the 30 grams of protein for and why only 30 grams of protein? And then the 30 minutes of strength training, what does that look like? Is it high intense? Is it moderate? Is it low impact? Is it compound movement? Is it singular movement? Again, I'm kind of giving you guys something to think about. Make sure you're goal oriented when you're doing certain things. It may be fun, but you don't want it to be a distraction from your overall goal. All right, so, and then my next thing is 30 minutes of cardio. Now, sometimes I do have my clients do 30 minutes of cardio, maybe 15 minutes, all depends. If we want to get into the fat burning zone, always take away the intensity. Let's not forget. In order for your body to really get into the fat burning zone, your carb must be depleted. The carbs in your body must be depleted, right? Because it's easy to break down a carb. So your body will always seek that carb to break down first rather than the fat storage. So if you depleted of carbs due to your workout, after the workout, I always tell my clients, go hit about 20, 30 minutes of a low intensity. I say 2.5 miles, maybe 3, but I say 2.5 miles. As far as walking, you should be very comfortable. You should be comfortable in your breathing to the point where your body's not in the panic. It doesn't have to quickly break down a carb, and it can slowly break down that fat molecule. That's the fat burning zone. So that 30 minutes, that totally makes sense after. First of all, identify why is it only 30 grams of protein. I have nothing against the trend, but why only 30 grams of protein? Then I'm asking myself, What kind of strength training program am I on? Is it 2, 3 days a week? Is it 4 days a week? I don't know. And last, the fat burner zone, which is the cardio. You can make this whatever you want to make it. All I'm saying is, if you're not really careful, if you get too caught up in trends, it sounds fun, but once that fun fade and things get back to how it used to be, which is kind of boring, then you have to have something that you're gonna hold on to. And if you don't have anything you're gonna hold on to, what happens? You tend to go back to familiar ways, the old mindset. That's why I'm always telling people, it is that serious because you have to keep things fresh. It's your responsibility to keep your goals fresh. It's not mine. It's not your brothers. It's not your sisters. It's not your parents. It's not your friends. It's yours. So make sure, whatever you're going for, it means something to you. Make sure that your overall goal is something that's bigger than you. And when it's bigger than you, regardless of how you feel, you'll always find yourself getting closer and closer to it, regardless whatever season you in, because that one thing that's bigger than you, it speaks volume. And the closer you get to it, the more you're able to be impactful to other people or your community. Does that make sense? So I really wanted to get that off my chest about the 30-30-30 rule. Nothing against it, but just know that, whatever trend that you attach yourself to, fitness goal, just understand why you're doing what you do. And once you really figure out the reason why you're doing it, everything will make sense. Some things in life won't make sense, but when it comes to your ultimate goal, something has to be aligned. Listen, other than that, I hope this video was to help to somebody. If you like this video, make sure you check out the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you can relate, give me your thoughts on the video. Until the next video, like I always say, keep grinding, stay focused. You got this.